Hello, welcome back. It's been a minute. Today we're here talking about June favorites, all the things that I've loved this month. Some of them are fairly new, most of them have been around for a while, but these are the things I've been using or eating or consuming a lot this month. So the first one here, I have a small travel size version of this. I need to buy the big size, but it's the Silk Infusion. Hopefully you can see this. But basically, zoom in so you can really see it. If you can't, I'll put a photo up. It's a leave-in treatment to really protect your hair from the elements, from heat. If you're about to style your hair or dry it or put heat on it, it's great for that. For me, I feel like it's an all-in-one. Like, I have very coarse hair, and I have gone back to getting relaxers, just not as often as I used to. And this is kind of the only product that I'll use after I wash my hair. I used to have to use like really heavy detanglers and leave-in conditioners, and I find that this, just a little bit of this, like a dab will do ya. I put a little bit of this on, run it through my hair, and finger detangle it. And granted, like I said, I am getting relaxers again, so my hair is not 100% natural. So that probably is playing a factor. But this stuff, it adds shine. It feels like it keeps my hair strong and healthy. It keeps the frizz at a minimum. It's just a great all-in-one product. I highly encourage you to go get it. It is pretty pricey. I want to say the full size is like $50, but it's worth every single penny. Okay, the next one is Freeman's. The tube says flirty feet, but it's really just a overnight foot treatment with marula oil and cocoa butter. Let me tell you something. If you have cracked heels or dry skin and you struggle to find something that really like penetrates into the soles of your feet, go, like, run. Like, don't walk, run to get this. I got this at Five Below. I have had a really hard time finding it elsewhere. However, you could always maybe try Amazon or getting it online. I have never found a foot cream that truly moisturizes my feet like this does. The way that they describe how you should use it is that you should put it on your feet, put socks on, and then leave it on overnight. And it says to use it 2 to 3 times a week. I use it every day as just a general foot lotion. I don't do the sock thing. I guess if you had really dry, cracked feet, or maybe it's cold outside and your skin's drier than usual, maybe doing the sock thing would be helpful. But I just do it with my regular moisturizing routine after I shower. And I can't even describe to you how moisturized my feet feel. It's not like one of those lotions where you put it on and then after 20 minutes, it's like you didn't put any lotion on. Like, it really stays on your feet. It moisturizes them. It really makes them look good. So like when it's summertime, like it is now, you're wearing a lot of sandals and having your toes out, you want something that's really gonna make your feet look good. This is it. Freeman, Flirty Feet Overnight Foot Treatment. Go get you some. Next one, I think this was a new to me product. I think it's been around for a few years, but I didn't know anything about it. It's a Venus mini razor. And the reason I even picked it up is because I was traveling and I needed a razor. What better way to have a travel razor than have a mini razor? And it comes in a cute little case and it has holes in it so it can dry out. And I will open it so you can see. I'm a sucker for cute little stuff like this. But it also really works, and it smells good. So there's several different scents. This one is the white tea. And I want to say that this blade works with any Venus razor, not just the mini, but it's just super cute. It has like a really nice little handle for you to use, and it does a good job. And I love the moisturizing bar on it. And Venus is a brand that's been around forever. I'm just late to the game because I had started using Chic. Is it Chic or Chic? I think it's Chic. Anyway, I've been using that for so long, I just hadn't. You know, when you get on a brand, you stick to that brand. And so I just never used Venus. But I mean, they're probably one of the top razor brands for a reason. And so I will probably eventually switch to a full-size razor at home with the Venus white tea. The white tea scent is so nice. When you wet it, it glides right on. I don't need shaving cream. Put it right back in your container and throw it in your travel bag, and you're ready to go. And I think this one has 3 blades, but I will probably, I don't know if the white tea one has a 5-blade option. I would prefer a 5-blade, but I can do with the 3. Anyway, Venus mini razor, very cute. The next one, I don't have the item on hand to show, but I will put a picture up. So it's the Yankee Candle Whole Home Air Freshener. I think that's how you say it. Basically, I found these by accident a few years ago and just started using it correctly like a month ago. I had it in under the sink and didn't know how to use it until recently. So basically, they're these filters that have scents on them. They're not filters, they're panels, or I don't know what you call them, but you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. And you can hang them in your vent, your AC vent. And when your AC comes on, it boosts the house with this beautiful, scent. And they have different ones. So my favorite, in fact, I had the candle. I have the wax melt for one of the scents that they have. So I have the Midsummer's Night. This is the wax melt, but this is a very popular scent. It smells like cologne. If you like the black ice car tree freshener scent, you'll like Midsummer's Night. I love like cologne smelling things. I just like that masculine scent. So good. So that's the one I have on my filters. And they have they have Pink Sands, which is a really nice one. They have a Macintosh, which is the apple scent. I think I'm gonna get that one for fall. I can't find them in store. I think maybe like at Lowe's or Home Depot, but again, I think Amazon's your best bet. And you can buy like a bulk pack of them. I recommend them. One works for my apartment, and this is about an 800-ish square foot place. If you have a bigger house or you have multiple stories, you might want to put 2 in. So depending on how big your space is or how much scent you want. Okay, the next one is a food item. This is Cheez-It Snap'd in the double cheese flavor. So again, like I said, most of these products have been around. They're not brand new. They're just new to me. These have been around for a minute. I've seen them in the store. For whatever reason, I would just avoid them because I guess in my mind they weren't going to be as good as the original Cheez-Its. Well, one day I just so happened to pick them up because I was curious, and I have not turned back. I probably picked up my first bag maybe 3 weeks ago, and this is probably the 6th bag I've bought since then. It's bad. They are so good. I like that they're thin, and they have a different flavor, because I don't know about you, but I feel like Cheez-Its, like I used to love Cheez-Its as a kid. But as I got older, the flavor doesn't taste the same. Like, I don't know, it doesn't have the same punch that it used to, like just the original. If I'm gonna buy Cheez-Its now, they have to be extra cheesy or something. Like, I don't like the original anymore. So these really have a lot of flavor, and they don't taste like a Cheez-It at all. Like, they could be a completely different product. They don't taste like a Cheez-It, but I like that. And they also have jalapeno jack flavor and cheddar sour cream and onion flavor. I might try the cheddar sour cream and onion flavor, and maybe even the jalapeno jack. I bet that's really good. But if you've never had these, or if you're getting like tired of the regular Cheez-Its, go pick you up some. They're really good. The next one is, I don't have the actual bottle. I have a jar of it. I did a product test for the product a few months ago, and honestly, it's empty. Like, I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel. It's that good. It is the Mele Do the Most moisturizer with SPF 30. I love this moisturizer. I have it on now. First of all, if you're not familiar with Mele, I talked about it in a vlog. In fact, I think I talked about this very product in a previous vlog, if you've seen it. Mele is a skincare company that is made for people of color. And it is created by dermatologists of color. And so all their products is geared towards melanated folks like myself. I've tried their oil. They have an oil that has SPF in it, and this is the second product I've tried, their moisturizer. If you are someone that has dry skin like I do, and you are looking for a moisturizer that's going to give you that nice dewy look and have SPF protection, get this product. Highly recommend. And the reason why I'm like on the last legs of this jar is because I can't find the product in the store. I'll have to order it online. So I'm probably going to need to go ahead and do that very soon. But I love it. It has a very nice, fresh, subtle smell. Doesn't irritate your skin. Well, it doesn't irritate my skin, and I have pretty sensitive skin. But of course, as with any product, if you do have sensitive skin, patch test first. I am not a dermatologist. You know your skin better than I do, but I haven't had a problem with it, and I do have pretty sensitive skin. And it just really has a nice finish to it. Do the Most Mele Moisturizer SPF 30. Okay, the next one is, I did get this recently, but I don't think it's new. It is the All Season Professional, or ASP, USB LED curing lamp. A lot of acronyms here. So if you are a nail person or you shop at Sally Beauty, you are probably familiar with this brand. ASP is a nail brand. They have a lot of gel nail colors and curing lamps at Sally's and things like that. I recently started doing gel, like my own gel nails at home, but I did buy a bigger lamp set from a different brand a while back, and I love it. Well, again, I was traveling and I really wanted to paint my toenails, but I really like gel because it, once you cure it, it's dry. You don't have to wait for it to dry, and I like the shine that a gel polish will give. So I was in Sally's with my mom, and I was like, oh, I need a curing lamp to do it. I don't have mine here with me. And they had this really cute portable one. I said, oh my gosh, yes, please. And it was only like $20. So this is the actual lamp. So it comes with the USB, so you can put it in a block or wherever you have an outlet, and then you can unfold the things. The lights there's 6, and it does a really good job, and it has 30 seconds and 60 seconds. So if you press it once for 30 seconds, press it twice for 60, and you just sit it, you probably can't see this, but okay. You just sit it on the table or the floor, wherever. I do my toes, I don't paint my fingernails, and it worked really well, and it cured them. Oh, the next one is, it's not a physical item, it's an app. Firstly, I love playing games on my phone. Like, if a kid were to ask me, do you have games on your phone? The answer is yes. I love playing games on my phone. It's one of my favorite ways to unwind after a long day. I know this sounds like the beginning of some crazy ad for a game that claims you can win money off of it, but you can't. But I'm being so serious. It's one of my favorite ways to chill. And I really like games that are based on game shows, because I love game shows. And I recently downloaded the Price is Right Bingo. And wow. I play it every single night. It is so much fun. It's like bingo, but it has the Price is Right elements in it. So there are different pricing games that you can play and get coins and bingos. Like, it's just like, it's bingo with the Price is Right mixed in. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I have spent so much money on that game. So be warned, you will want to spend money because you just don't want to stop. And I've been playing it now, oh gosh, probably about a month, maybe a few weeks, I don't know. And I'm on, what level am I on? Level 70. But yeah, I love that game. It is so much fun. There's a Plinko element as well, and you can like do Plinko and get different prizes, and it's a super fun game. I play it every single night, and every day that you log in, you get coins. And every few days, there's the big wheel, so you get to spin the wheel and get extra coins. It's very, they did a good job of adding in the Price is Right elements into the game. And that was one of my favorite game shows as a kid. So That's one of my faves. I play it all the time. So the next two I also don't physically have. They are food items as well. The next one is California Pizza Kitchen's Margarita Pizza in the frozen section at the grocery store. I've never been to California Pizza Kitchen proper, the restaurant. I don't think there's one in my area. But I really like frozen pizza. It's an easy, quick meal when you don't feel like cooking. And so I was trying to find something that was a little bit more adult. You know, like I'm a Totino's girl, but I was like, I'm in the mood for something that's a little bit more elevated, a little more sophisticated in a frozen pizza. And CPK's Margarita Pizza was it. It has, I want to say, mozzarella base. It has tomato on it. And it's a thin crust, which I really like. And it's really good. It's got a fresh element with the tomatoes, which I really like. And it's just really good. And you could eat it with a salad or something on the side. One of my favorites, and when I go grocery shopping, I usually try to pick up one of those. They are kind of pricey, but nice to just have on hand when you don't want to cook. And the last one, again, not new at all, but it's a long-standing fave, and it's one of my favorite things to get from Starbucks in the summertime. It is the PGTL, or Peach Green Tea Lemonade. I love it. If you've never had it, I highly recommend it. I've noticed the last two times that I went to Starbucks to get it, they are starting to ask if you want extra syrup or like the sweetener or something. No, say no. Just get it as is because it's sweet enough without that. I don't know why they started asking that. Maybe that's a popular thing. I don't really know, but get it by itself. I usually get it in the biggest size possible. I get the Trenta of it because it's that good. So if you like peach flavor and green tea and lemonade, you cannot go wrong. I highly recommend it. Is absolutely chef's kiss. Okay, that is all of them. I'm going to link them all in the description box so that you can go and check them out yourself. Let me know if you do, or if you already use this stuff and you love them as much as I do, let me know. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. We're going to be posting videos more. I can't tell you how often right now, but just know that if you don't want to miss any new videos, subscribe, hit the bell. All right, till next time. See ya. That's usually how those kinds of things go. Like a lot of times you don't plan out an outro. It just happens and it just works. Right. We'll get there.